All right, guys, what's going on? Clocky clocking in. I got a new deck for you. It's Skarmory EX. You're using, it's just Skarmory. It's for the birds. This deck is mainly just 4 Skarmory and then 16 trainer cards. We got potions, we got XP, we got Pokeballs, we got Giant Cape, Rocky Helmets, and Steel Apron. I wish I only have 1 copy of Steel Apron. If I had 2, I would switch the Giant Cape for the Steel Apron, just so you know. We have Professor's Research. We got Cyrus. We got 2 Jasmines because it has an effect with Skarmory EX where you take 50 less damage, which can be helpful. And we got Giovanni and we got Leaf for pivoting and stuff. And these are probably, honestly, you could probably get rid of Leaf and put like red in there just so you can do more damage. This deck is fun because it lasts long, but the issue that it has is that it does not do a lot of damage. We survive any move in Pokemon, even like the Crimson Storm move from Charizard. I think we tank. It does like 220, and if you minus 70, no, I guess we do lose with that still, or 80. It'd be just enough. No, we'd live with like 20 health, I think, which is pretty crazy, but we'd live. Oh no, our worst nightmare, Oricorio, and they're going first. Oh no, we're in like a rough spot against Oricorio because we can attack. We kind of need Leaf. I know we have Leaf somewhere in the deck. And if we pull like Jasmine, we tank 50 less damage. The Oricorio can't damage us that turn, which is cool, I guess. Correctly toss into Oricorio, probably, right? Yep. Yerp. Yerp and Skirp and Derp. Oh yeah, there's the Jasmine. That is good. We get that now. Okay. We build energy on the Skarmory EX, I guess? I think we have a Sabrina. No, we have Cyrus. Okay. I'm okay with that, I guess. A Leaf still means we get to do what I want to do anyway. But we're going to Jasmine here. Jasmine prevents 50 damage on Skarmory EX, which means he can't hit us next turn. And if he wants to switch to my Skarmory to try to knock it out, he can, but he's going to get hit with 20 damage, and then I hit him for 50. So, try me. Go ahead and try me. Do it. You won't. As long as he doesn't have like Guzma, which I don't know, maybe they do. But then they have to use Sabrina to get to Skarmory, though. They can't use Guzma on the same turn. I kind of hope they do, because then we can get rid of the Oh, what are they doing? If we can pull Leaf here, we can start attacking the Oricorio, which would be cool. Be really cool. Be really slick. Aha! You waited too long, you fool. I have Leaf. Top decked. Gotta love it. So far, okay, so we've run the cards we need in the order we need. This is a good sign. And then we do, I don't know. We'll hold on to Giant Cape for now because I really prefer the bib, but that doesn't mean we like need the bib, you know what I mean? We could see like Silvally could come up this turn, and that would definitely screw us up because then we get knocked out, which is rough. It's hard going against Silvally right now. It's really not easy. What trainer are we using? What flavor of Silvally are we trying? Research, of course. Silver, you know, people say Silver is like kind of in a weird spot, but you know what? It does get rid of supporters, and Silvally is all over the meta right now. I'm just saying. I think we just lose here. Unless we pull Geo. If we do pull Geo, we do beat the Silvally, but I don't know how we beat the Oricorio. We have to eventually hope we pull the other Skarmory, I guess. Or not Giovanni. Giovanni wouldn't help there. I don't know what would have helped, honestly. Oh, Jasmine again, though, is like solid. Just throw a cape on me. We're not getting the bib. Just throw a cape on me. He probably switches into Oricorio, but he can't do damage with it. So we probably Cyrus for the Silvally, if I had to guess. And then we have to, like, I don't know, we have to stall a ton. They'll probably get another Silvally pretty quickly, too, is the other problem we have currently. We'll see, though. They have to pivot, but we do have an answer. Oh my god, they're staying in. The fool. I mean, we do take some damage, but hey, look at this. Look at this, guys. You ever see one of these tricks? We do take only 30 damage this next turn. So, like, I kind of want to hold on to Jasmine for now, because it's not like this Oricorio is doing a whole lot of damage to us. God, we really just need a Skarmory, don't we? Just even without the item on it, it will do 20 damage, and that's all we need right now to win. We just have to pull Skarmory out of the deck. We do have we have a Pokeball still, but it can pull the EX Skarmory out of the deck, which would be rough. Like I said, I think we kind of hold on. I mean, I don't know. We kind of want to hope we can just stay alive as long as we can to survive the Silvally, possibly. Because that could happen any turn. And like I said, we only take 30 damage from this, so we stall out pretty well. We don't have Sabrina in this deck. Kind of wish we did now. Now that I'm looking at this. Kind of wish Sabrina was in here, because being able to attack Pichu here would be really good, but we don't have that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Here it is. My piece de resistance. We just switch in the Skarmory here. It does 20 damage base. I don't know if they'll have anything else here that's like a good enough answer. They don't have any energy on anything right now. And they can't like attack with Pichu, because if they do, then they lose. You love to see it. The perfect amount of damage to knock it out, by the way. We'd have 4 items in this deck too. I really wish I had 2 Rocky Helmets and 2 Metal Bibs. The Bibs are really good. Especially with Skarmory EX. I honestly prefer it to Giant Cape. I really do. Type Null doesn't scare me. You have to retreat into it too. And we tank anything Type Null throws at us the turn after, so I'm not really that scared of it. Oricorio kind of like makes us sad here. Okay, yep, I'm sad again. They get a free retreat into it, which is rough. But they don't attack with it for a minute, and the only way they do like any actual like damage to us is if they attack with Silvally. Yeah. So they're gonna switch into Oricorio probably. Oh my god, what are they doing? Are they really just gonna overload on Type Null? I would not. Not a really good idea. Also, we just kind of keep Skarmory in. We really want one of our items this next turn. We do have another research, which would be nice if we could pull that into that right now. What is he doing? This is so weird. So they only have 1 prize because they've only knocked out 1 Skarmory. So we're not pulling the Skarmory EX forward until we have to. There's the helmet. So I think what we do here, this is going to sound weird, but it makes sense, trust me. We're going to use Jasmine. The reason we're going to use Jasmine is if they choose to Cyrus us with Silvally, we lose. We don't do enough damage to stuff, right? But if we use Jasmine, even if they still pull the Skarmory EX forward, we take 50 less damage and it doesn't knock it out. Math is fun. I like math. And then if they evolve into Silvally here, they only get like 20 more health. We can Cyrus them with Skarmory EX and knock them out probably. I played so well into this. Now they have to do this. Because I bet you that you have Cyrus and they pull Skarmory EX forward and we're screwed. Oh, they have 80 health. Dang. Okay, well, we attack Oricorio here for sure. It does knock us out though, unfortunately. But the energy cost. We don't have 2 Cyrus though, is the thing. So here's the thing. They're still going to Cyrus me forward. That's kind of rude. I might just Cyrus them forward. Because then I still have to waste a turn pulling an energy. Oh, another Skarmory EX. A second Skarmory EX has hit the building. Which might actually be good. But I think what we do here is we do this. We retreat. Oh, man. Man, the thing is, Skarmory EX gets knocked out. No, it doesn't. He has to heal or use Giant Cape. There's like a bunch of stuff he technically has to do, right? I don't think I'm mistaken. Because if he hits me here, he knocks himself out. Does he have like another Giant Cape that he's holding on to? We'll have to see. You can't brave his buddies here, so we don't have to worry about like getting hit with 100 damage from anything. I think we clear. I think we win. We beat Oricorio with this deck, which is like kind of one of its like biggest weaknesses. I mean, it's not like, you know, we can't go crazy every match, but like beating Oricorio here is pretty sick. Feels pretty good, I gotta say. Love this kid. What did he do? I wasn't paying attention. My Cyrus! I need that to win, though. Well, actually, it doesn't matter that much.
Top of his head.
Did he? He could. Okay, so there's one of two things that could happen here, then I don't really care. If he retreats the Oricorio, we just pivot from the Skarmory into the Skarmory EX, and then if he goes back to the Oricorio, we just eventually will get Cyrus back and we'll use it. We won! We did it! We beat the bird. Hey, if you guys are watching this, if you could like and subscribe, it would help me out a ton. Thank you very much. But Dragonair, like I said, if you build Dragonair correctly. Hey, we're starting with Skarmory, and we're starting second, and we have a bib. So we're in a really good spot. Oh, we're in such a good spot. God, this is what I like to see. Even if we get red carded here, we're still at a good chance to pull something we need here. I feel like I'm being auto battled against though. With some of these matches, people are throwing out cards quick. These are quick. These people are just slinging cards out. Tyrogue, do you have Leaf? No, you just researched. I mean, you could switch into Tyrogue, but why would you? That helmet does not dissuade me, sir. I'm still punching. I'm still swinging for 50. In fact, now I even want to... I don't have Sabrina. I still need to put Sabrina in this deck. We're putting Sabrina in this deck at some point, trust me. Just trust me. We're going to put Sabrina in here at some point. I don't know when, but we're going to do it. It needs to be done, I guess. I kind of didn't want it to get that way, but you know, if it's gonna get that way, it's gonna get that way. Steel Apron. We probably want this on something else, but we just want to start swinging as soon as we can. So if they have Leaf, they can pivot, but if they don't, we're swinging on this Darkrai pretty good. I have to imagine they have Leaf though, just in the event that this could happen. Oh no, or like Lyra would maybe help, but you'd still have to. Like, I don't know. We take 20 damage, hitting them, we take another 20, and then they could attack us with Dark Prism. But honestly, I'm all about it. Honestly, I'm all about swinging. Oh, we have Potion too, so we're actually good. So they do have to attack us. We survive the Dark Prism here, so and they can't attack us this turn. So they could retreat into Tyrogue, I guess, but then they're getting rid of like all of their energy. We want to pull another tool. Perfect. In fact, we could pivot, and then they would take damage when they attack. That's okay, though. We don't really need that to happen right now. We'll just hold on to that for now. We don't, like, need it necessarily. Because if we get Guzmid, too, that'd be kind of sucky. We take 20 here, but we don't get knocked out. We could get knocked out the turn after, but we're going to retreat into the other Skarmory to knock this thing out. Like I said, they could retreat into Tyrogue, but then they're sacrificing so much energy to do that. Like 2 turns of energy on Darkrai is like, it takes ages to build energy on this thing. So if they don't have Leaf, they're in for a bad time. But if they do have Leaf, then they're not in the worst spot. I think I would still like just start using Skarmory EX though, because we have Jasmine. So I don't think we take like probably just 20 damage, I think. Well, we take like 30, but still we'd be able to tank really good with it, Skarmory EX. So I think that's what we do. And then even if they like pull forward the other Skarmory, it's like whatever, who cares? Okay, they do have Leaf, which is fine. Really not even a big deal. We still pivot. Their Darkrai EX is so hurt too. And they have Helmet on. They can't put Cape on, so they can still use like Potion and Pokemon Center Lady and stuff, but it's gonna take a second for them to do all that. Like I said, we could knock ourselves out here, but like, why would we? So I think we retreat here into Skarmory. And then they could Cyrus, but then that's like, I don't know, in my opinion, that's like a waste of Cyrus. In my humble opinion. I don't know what other people would say, but we're gonna do this, and then Metal Arms. This does 50 damage once more. Pretty cool. Knock out this Tyrogue here. And then they do have Darkrai, but like, even if they Cyrus the Skarmory forward and then knock out this Skarmory that we have out right now, our Skarmory EX is ready to tank so much damage. It's in such a good spot. Like Sabrina, we're even gonna throw forward the one with the bib on it, and we win pretty much. They're in a pretty rough spot right now. We do have Cyrus. If we can get Cyrus, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, I'm glad no one got hurt. It was on vacation. What happened? That's insane. That's my biggest worry with a lot of like, I don't know about electric cars, just more like Teslas. I think that's just my biggest issue with like Teslas, honestly, because I feel like they probably were made without certain standards in mind. Just, I don't know. Just how I feel. You can punch me here, sir. Now that doesn't have any energy. They just lose here. I don't. They're trying their best to like stay alive, but I honestly just lose here straight up. I don't trust those cards. That's fair. We do. I forgot this deck was in rotation. By the way, this is a popular deck we're going against right now. In case you were wondering, I've seen this deck a couple times now. Potion. We love Potion. Oh man, you gotta hate to see it if you're this guy. That's for sure. And then we just Metal Arms. Very cool. Yeah. People use Tyrogue to hit while they build the Darkrai up on the bench, but the issue that I have with this deck is that, like, if you start Darkrai, you have to pull a leaf as soon as you can, and if you can't pull one of your leaves as soon as you can, this thing is a sitting duck for 2 turns. And if, like, some decks, they build energy, so Darkrai doesn't really care that much, but a deck like this one that we're running here, Skarmory EX, you're doing damage fast. And when you're doing damage so fast, and the opponent is still, like, trying to build up energy, you know, that kind of makes them predictable. That's why Tyrogue is in the deck, because Tyrogue can attack without having to worry about energy. So, like, Tyrogue is, like, okay against some of these decks that take a second to build energy, but there are other decks right now, kind of like this one, or, like, I don't know, like Razzie said earlier, Silvally or Oricorio is a popular deck people run a lot of. So, I don't know, I don't really see the value of a Darkrai Tyrogue deck. That baby go bye-bye. It's a really fat bug in a really tight spot. I'll have to see if they can pull a Celesteela at turn 1. But even if they do, we start swaying and watch them pull Celesteela. Watch them pull exactly what they need. Ah! And we don't have Sabrina again. Gotta love it. We don't do like any damage either, but they don't either. We can like really take down some of what they work. Oh, they didn't switch. The fool did not switch. Start swinging, I guess. We don't have any tools, unfortunately, but that's okay. And there's no reason to Geo here. I mean, I guess, like, because there's nothing else better to do, but eh. I kind of want to get either Ioned or red carded here. A red card would be nice. A red card would be really nice. I tried. I tried. Why are they not switching out? If you're going to run this deck, you got to make sure you switch out the Buzzswole into the Celesteela, otherwise you're in a really tight spot. We really need another basic though. We like really need another basic here for sure. You don't trust those cars? Yeah, I don't know. Electric cars are one thing. I don't care about electric cars, but like Teslas, man, I don't know. Yeah, the Erica, whatever, who cares? If we can get Skarmory EX though, we're in a really good spot, but we need Skarmory EX is the thing. And I'll even play Jasmine straight up, just in case we get hit with Sabrina. I will use Jasmine. Thank God. Even just the regular one would be fine here, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so I might use Jasmine here. The reason for this, in case you're wondering, is in case we get Sabrina'd, we're like, well, I don't know. It's not getting knocked out, I guess. You know what? We're holding on to those for now. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not, but we'll find out here right now. I guess I should have considered Geo there, but I don't know how much Geo actually helps there. Probably not a lot. Another Buzzswole EX? Don't mind if I do. He only has one Celesteela here, so he has to pivot into the Pheromosa back and forth over and over again. Red card, I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that, actually. Okay, interesting. We have Skarmory back, thank goodness. We really would like Jasmine here for sure. Jasmine would be great. And then a Rocky helmet even would be probably best. I don't know what I want from this research here. If we don't get, we really want Jasmine on this top deck. Okay, we didn't get Jasmine. So what we do is we really want something out of this research and then we can use it later, I guess. Rocky helmet's great. Okay, hold on. This one's not bad, actually. We do want them to take more damage the more they smack us around. Geo might help us this turn. They've used 2 Ericas. I mean, they might have a potion, but we'll have to see. But we do heal 20. Even with the... Oh, they did it wrong. Oh, no, they did it wrong. Oh, why'd they do it that way? They only can swap once. You could swap to the Pheromosa. but you would need the energy to retreat it. Oh no, why'd you do that? You were not thinking. You can't punch me here. You're only gonna take like, I'm only gonna take 10 damage and you take 20. Which is not helpful at all, especially since we have Jasmine. We tank so much damage with Jasmine. What is gonna happen here? The Celesteela maybe? Cyrus would be really good here. If we get Cyrus, that'd be fantastic. Even though we kind of want Jasmine. I don't know, man. They really weren't thinking when they did this. They have to hope they have Lucamine. If they don't, they're in a really bad spot. I don't even care doing this here because we'll put in the other Skarmory EX just for fun, I guess. There's no reason to like have it out, so we'll just hold on to it for now. Yeah, we just have to hope they don't have Lucamine. I mean, they'll probably, you know, they'll take a turn for sure. But we do have a Jasmine. We do heal. We tank 80 damage. I think we clear if they even get Big Beat off here. We'll have to see though. They might have Lucamine. They probably do. 3 cards and one of them's Lucamine. You betcha. They're going against a beast deck and they've got every card they need exactly when they need it. You betcha. You bet they do. I don't know if Jasmine helps me here, but I'll have to try. Gotta try. I don't think it does, unfortunately, which is tough. Another potion maybe would help here. The cape might have helped too, honestly. Is that 60? I mean, the off chance they don't know how to read, we could do this. And then we do, well, what if we just switch now? No, we still have to attack. Maybe they don't know how to read. I know, using the other Skarmory here, we would have actually been in a good spot, but I think they do enough damage here. Or no, they don't. 120 is minus 70. Is 70? Well, we don't have Steel Bib. If we had Steel Bib, we would clear, I think. But I believe they do exactly the amount of damage they need to knock us out, right? No, they don't. They do 50. I think we're good. Because I think they only do 50 damage. We don't have another Cyrus here. That's okay, because all we need is one knockout here. Do they know math? They might not know math. If they don't know math, we win. I bet you they don't know math. That's fine. That actually doesn't do a dang thing to us. We're still good. They don't know math, guys. We know they don't know math. Come on, swing. Swing, because you don't know math. We have 10 health left. Come on, swing. Come on, you know you want to swing. Come on. You only do 50 damage here. You know you do 50 damage and that's it. 10 health. We have 10 health. Oh, you love beating a Buzzswole deck. You've gotta love beating a Buzzswole deck. Oh,